Hope everybody's doing good. Thad Beckham here. I've had this experiment in my head I've been wanting to do for a while. And it concerns whitewood hickory. And as all bowyers know, the controlling moisture in your bowwood is really critical with any species, but especially with whitewoods. And as all you know, we have done a DVD on fire hardening whitewood bows, but I wanted to simplify everything, so I did. I cut a piece of hickory, then I cut it in half. They're the same dimensions. And I cooked one over the fire and left the other one raw. We had about 5 days of rain, something like that, 4 or 5 days of rain, and I lucked out. The very next day it was raining when I got up, so I went outside and I put these samples on a rock and just let it rain. And then I took the moisture meter and started testing the moisture that same day and every day that followed for close to a week. And I think you'll find the results very interesting. I'm not claiming you shouldn't put a finish on your bow. Putting a finish on your bow, it's just icing on the cake. But I didn't want to use a bunch of charts, graphs, diagrams, whatever. I just wanted to do a very simple, understandable experiment. To me, simplicity is one of the reasons I got into primitive archery, because I was bored with the technology and a little put off by it. Now, saying that, it doesn't mean I'm against any hunter using any kind of bow or whatever he wants to use, because we live in a free world, a free country, I think, maybe. I gotta look that up. Maybe. Okay. So, if you hunt with a gun, you hunt with a crossbow, I don't care. That's you. I like doing what I do because that's what motivated me, was the challenge of it, keeping it simple. And it really did get deep in my marrow, because I've been doing this for decades. And I haven't been able to let it go, which is a good thing, because I'm still very happy with what I do, and hunting the hard way, you might say, or the satisfaction I get out of hunting this way is just so much higher, because I don't depend on anything but my hands, my ability, my skill. Everybody out there that makes bows and arrows and hunts with them, they know what I'm talking about. But I don't condemn any hunter. There's not enough of us around to be, critical of each other. But anyway, that's my take on simplicity. And a lot of times keeping things basic and simple is a way to explain things easier. So just watch what we do, and I hope you leave me some comments and like or subscribe if you do. But like I say, if you have a way you like to build bows, bows are built all over the world in a million different ways, always have been. Short bows, long bows, wide bows, narrow bows, D bows, semi-D, recurves, reflexed, composite, compound. All kind of stuff. Even way back there was a lot of different ways that cultures built bows, and that makes sense, because you build a bow that works from your materials in your area mostly, and your environment. So environmental use is really what triggers people to be innovative and use the species that they have and get the best out of it. So anyway, let's do the experiment. You may talk a little bit after that. So No? Okay. Here's a simple experiment. This is the same piece of wood cut in half. I fire hardened one piece, left the other piece raw. I set it out in the rain for 6 hours. Let me show you what I did. Okay, we got one half cooking on the fire. We got the raw piece here. So what we're gonna do is just cook that piece for a couple of hours, and then we're gonna leave them exposed to the elements, maybe some harsh, wet elements. So let's do it. Okay, it went on the coals 20 to 4. We'll give it a couple hours. Okay, there's one half on the Okay, this is the fire hardened piece, and as you can see, it don't even register. It's too low of moisture to register. We gotta set it out in the rain. It's raining. It's been raining for 4 days. Okay, this one says 10. The raw hickory. So we got the raw hickory at 10. And I'm going to set it on this rock, belly up, in the rain. Now we got the piece that I fire hardened, same thing, belly up in the rain, but it's reading nothing. It doesn't register on the moisture meter. It's been raining 4 days, so we're just gonna leave it here. You know, it's just like you getting stuck while you're on a hunt. You get in a bad weather condition, or you fall in the river or whatever. Your bow gets wet. Before we go inside, we're going to peg the fire hardened piece and the raw piece just to see what we got right now. Okay. The fire hardened piece is 15. That's pretty amazing, really. It's been in the rain for 6 hours. Okay, let's check the raw piece. Okay, right now the raw piece is maxed out moisture meter. Don't know how wet it really is, but it is maxed out. 25. So right off, the fire hardened piece did not absorb the water like the raw piece did. The raw piece is saturated. It is, I mean, the moisture meter is pegged out, and we got 15 on the fire hardened. 10%. Wow, that's crazy, man. 19% on the raw. Big difference. That's almost double. This is the raw piece. It's a really nice moisture meter here. It's not cheap. Okay, it's dried considerably, 13% on the raw piece. With a 6 is blinking on and off occasionally, because maybe it's below there, but it got to be right at that 5 to 6. See, it don't even get a reading now. No big deal. It just shows the fire hardened piece holding only half of the moisture, which to me would be very, very beneficial. This is simplicity. This is showing things without complicating things. We'll continue. We will monitor this for days. As of right now, if that would have been a complete bow, one raw, one fire hardened, do you see the benefit? Raw hickory. Last day of testing the wood. The fire hardened wood is 6. Okay, now let's test the other. 10%. Okay, that's on the raw piece. But you know, if you want to build bows your way, build them. You want to sinew back your bows, sinew back them. You want to heat treat the bellies, heat treat the bellies. You want to use raw wood, use it. You know, you want to go out and hunt with a firearm, go. It's free country, I think. I mean, maybe it is. I'm not quite sure. But I don't criticize anybody doing what they really want to do. Go do it. You know, if you love Osage Orange, and Osage Orange is fantastic bow wood, fantastic bow wood, use it. Me, personally, living here where I live, my bows will be made of whitewood, mainly hickory, and I will fire harden them, just because of the results here. So, you know, I got several years hunting behind a fire hardened bow, and I really like it. Now, am I saying you don't need a finish on your bow? No, 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 no. A finish on this is just icing on the cake. It's that simple. I like keeping things simple. Simplicity is why I got into, one of the reasons why I got into primitive archery many years ago, because archery was so technical. It was, I mean, it's still unbelievably technical. You know, compound hunters and crossbow hunters and all the sights and releases and that kind of thing, which I'm not. If you want to do that, that's fine. Whatever makes you happy. But a simple self bow or a sinew back self bow, a sinew back composite type wood sinew bow, I mean, that's what I like. I mean, I like doing that. When I put a wood bow in my hands many years ago, I knew it was over for as technology goes. This hit a nerve with me. It hit right to the core of what I wanted to do as far as hunting. An all wood bow, a self arrow, a flint point. Does everybody want to do that? No. Should everybody do that? No. But for me, here in the Southeast United States, hickory and fire hardened bows, okay, I'm happy. That's my favored bow. And the moisture results here, I'm showing you why. But anyway, do what you want to do and have fun doing it, because we don't get another chance in the flesh to do this over. You know, I mean, we only got so much time on this earth to do what we want to do, and I don't have time really to argue. I just, like I've always said, if you want somebody to emulate what you do or to come over on your side, you just show them your success and the fun you're having, and they'll come or they won't. So I made some converts in the past to primitive archery, and it wasn't because I held my hand around their throat and said, "You must be a primitive archer." It's because they see me having so much fun. And that's my approach to primitive archery. But we live in a strange world. You know, I seen a video one time of a guy, and he was getting ready to speak to the video camera, and he's doing this. Check this out. "Hi, I'm John Smith. I didn't know the camera was there. But since it is, let's talk about blah, blah, blah." Man, I almost want to throw up. But here we go again. Hi, I'm Chuck Schumer. I'm Richard Ramirez. I'm David Berkowitz. I'm John Wayne Gacy. I'm Nancy Pelosi, and I'm a fruitcake. I'm AOC, and hurricanes are worse than ever. Okay, that's enough. We're gonna wrap this up. Just being stupid. Okay, man. Talk to you later.